Are we on? Still says...
Oh, yeah, you're on.
Okay, cool. Alright guys, it is 8 o'clock on November the 21st here on Monday, which means it's time for Monday Night Raw. No, wait a minute, don't watch that shit. It's time for the second hour of Superstardom 316. Hello everybody, welcome in as always back on the EIF Network. Your host, EIF owner Carney. We got quite a few matches for you and I have no idea how we're going to get them done in the next hour or so. So if we have to go a little over, we'll do it. After all, we did it anyway Saturday. If you were there, True Punishment was live here on the EIF Network. We did a lot. We had some title matches. We had some non-title matches. We gave away a lot of money. We had a lot of cool stuff going on that day. And if you didn't get a chance to watch the pay-per-view, check out our past broadcast section right here on Twitch. But one of the titles that we did not see get defended that night was the Intercontinental Championship, and we're about to see that now. EBAMS has put out the IC Open Invitational. Who is accept? Well, possibly a superstar that we may not have expected to accept a mid-card opportunity because he's been known for main eventing over the past year, but it's going to be EBAMS defending his Intercontinental Championship. Yes, it has, one-on-one with Jetstar. It probably hasn't, but either way, he gets approval. He gets approval from me, so that's allowed. So if you get approval, you're allowed to do it. So anyway. Yep. So it is Jetstar and EBAMS going one-on-one. Who's going to be watching? Aaron. Heard Aaron first, so probably, but it's too late. So anyway, he knows the rules. So we have Chad Gable, and who is EBAM's Superstar character? I don't even know. Yeah. Alright, so we are just waiting on EBAMS to join again. This is our championship match of the evening, but we have so much more going on for you tonight, including tonight is NBC Master Appreciation Night, guys. NBC Master defended his championship successfully Saturday evening, technically early Sunday morning, and because of that, NBC today, here on Monday, November 21st, marks 100 days since NBC Masters Superstar Championship reign began by defeating Jetstar at SummerSlam, I might add. And now he's going to get an opportunity to celebrate tonight. He'll be in main event action, and the man that he main events X3 with next week, Ratluck, well, because it's NBC Appreciation Night, NBC has picked the match for Ratluck tonight, and the number one contender and Mr. Money in the Bank for the Superstardom title will be going one-on-one with the former United States champion Nexus Genesis. It's going to be an exciting matchup featuring AJ Styles and Seth Rollins, but right now we have two of NXT's finest alumni in Enzo Amore and Chad Gable about to go toe-to-toe for the Intercontinental Championship, and because this is a title match, we'll have in-ring introductions for you guys coming up. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. This matchup is for the EIF Intercontinental Championship. Introducing first, he is the challenger. Representing Chad Gable from Brooklyn, New York, Jetstar. And his opponent, standing across the ring from him, hailing from New Jersey, representing Enzo Amore, the current reigning and defending EIF Intercontinental Champion, EBAMS. Oh, Enzo. Enzo, one talent for EBAMS. We'll wait till I get counted out. Also have a number of announcements for you guys tonight and a big 3-on-2 handicap match set for our main event this evening with the Superstar champion NBC set to be a part of it. All right, guys, title match, Jetstar, are you ready? EBAMS, are you ready? Ding, ding, ding. And we are underway, and it's going to start out with a beautiful dropkick executed by the challenger and an immediate sigh by EBAMS. Not a good sign for him. Early on, Jetstar with a reversal belly to belly. And Ebams, you know, after clearing his way through Headshot, wasn't sure who would be challenging him next for his championship, but out of the shadows comes Jetstar, a guy who hasn't really had the start of the year that he may have liked to, but he's got an opportunity to sort of build himself up now and maybe get back to form here in the mid-card. He's a former United States champion. He's never held the IC title. Could be new territory for him. Ebams, however, has done pretty good in his month since winning the IC championship. It was the only title that had changed hands here on 2K17 from the 2K16 existing reigns up until this past Saturday evening when James Arkoffel defeated Nexus Genesis for the United States Championship. Didn't have a great matchup earlier this evening. We had 4 matches for you off air. Remember, the only shows that are streamed in full are X events, pay-per-views, and occasional specials. But earlier tonight, we had Prof Jack kick off the show, defeating Freddie Boy, Shane McMahon, and as well as Ric Flair in that match. Prof Jack, now Ric Flair, he used the submission victory. Midnight Mayfire easily defeated James Arkoffel in a champion versus champion match. In fact, it was a green bar. Also, Ebams out of reversals now, not good for him. As tisk, tisk, tisk. Deltino also defeating new superstar Assassin, who made his debut. Assassin is Scott Dawson. Deltino forced him to submit to the Accolade by Rusev. And just recently, we had Headshot Killer defeat Pepsi Killer. And that was a Superstardom match. But these two are going to see each other on ED at X3. And after this match, I'm going to announce why. But we also want to remind everybody that coming up to tonight, we're going to get to see a rematch. If you watched True Punishment, you'll know that we had a triple threat as both superstars simultaneously taunt. Ebam second, Jetstar's first. Oh, two taunts for both, rather. But either way, getting back to the matter of hand, the triple threat match that was scheduled and began at True Punishment, well, it ended in a no contest. Really uneventful way for DZ's 600th match to go down, but maybe 601 will do better. He'll have an opportunity against ASP and Untamed Legend again. That is a True Punishment rematch for you live right here on the EIF Network. Great deal for you there. Scoop Slam reversed from Jetstar to Ebams. Jetstar looking good right now in the momentum category. It's a little spotty. Let's start with a kick to the back. Ebams looking to nullify that kick. And we apologize for the lag. I know it does happen, unfortunately, sometimes here. Depends on who you are. Neckbreaker. I will say this, though. It's far from the worst that we've seen, right? Even on the network, we've seen a lot worse. So, yeah. I was thinking, too, about Master being Ratlick. We talked about that before. Well, hey, Jinx, you owe me a soda. Slow motion for you. Suplex will connect for Ebams. Attempting to restore the connection, please wait. I mean, I'm afraid about hitting the guide button because I could, and that would sometimes fix it, but I mean, the problem is it can pause the broadcast. Yeah. It's not like Ratlick's. Ratlick's is much better than mine, so. Yeah, it has been back and forth. A lot of people, I think something that a lot of people fail to recognize is that Ebams, you know, he's gotten a lot better. He really has. The guy beat Headshot, who just coming off a win over Pepsi Killer. I think Ebams had a really strong start to this year, and he's kind of looking to develop those main event skills that he really never got the chance to develop in 16. Sort of drifted off early on, and that kind of ended up being it for his progression in 16. But he's hoping that'll change as the lag stops for a little bit here. This could be an opportunity for both competitors to take advantage of that. Jetstar trying to run and hit a move. Ebams fell for it and got caught. And it was a signature. And so now Jetstar with finisher in hand could have his eyes on the prize, and we could see a title change here on Superstardom. Bam's crawling away, trying to keep his title reign intact. But Jetstar going to chase him down slowly and methodically, making sure that he does not make an error. And this is the big difference here, is Jetstar has the reversal advantage of Chad Gable, but let's not forget the experience advantage that Jetstar has of being a main eventer. He was part of the co-main event of WrestleMania 9 this past year. You cannot teach experience. You have to go through it. Ebams doesn't have that same repertoire on his resume. Although they've been in EIF, Jetstar just a few months longer than EBAM's, about a half a year to 7, 8 months maybe. Just that experience is a big difference. However, look at this. Jetstar out of reversals now. And then Jetstar with a smart move to go out of the ring with his second ring escape. So, and again though, that's an experience note there. That's a smart, educated move from Jetstar. You have to salvage those reversals, but he knew that was the time to do it, as well as doing his fourth taunt, which he elected to just then. Now official trying to warn Jetstar. Jetstar has to be careful though, trying to maybe grab the footing of the official. Referee can call a disqualification at the AI official's discretion. Title can change hands or maintain in the hands. And there, EBAM's. Oh, there's an example of the referee getting involved, and instead Jetstar caught the ref. But Jetstar also got EBAM's too. Missing that kick. EBAM's just gained his third reversal back, and he elected to use it there. Head comes out of his butthole. Oh! Reversal from Jet, and Jet looking for the finisher, and he got it. He got the finisher. New Intercontinental Champion right here, too. And no, EBAM's just able to stay out of it. Couldn't see the official in the camera angle. You gotta love suspense, don't you? Let's start with his fifth taunt. He has 2 remaining. Remember, the taunt changed into a 7 taunt rule now. EBAM's with 5 taunts remaining, and he has 3 of his 4 reversals, make it 2 of his 4 after using 1 right there. Kick to the midsection. Jetstar still not fully in red. He's getting closer. EBAM's trying to bridge that gap a bit. Yep. Irish whip into the corner. EBAM's looking for a forearm, but he was able to maintain the offense. Second time Jetstar fell for that reversal, I might add. Russian leg sweep connects for BAMS, and look at this, center of the ring, and that's exactly where EBAM's wants his challenger. Well, that's a good question. Forearm misses, but that's clean. Did not stall illegally there. Simply a botched move. Bringing him back elbow to the face. Jetstar trying to really be conservative about his reversals, noticing BAM's not going for the finisher just yet. BAM's now putting Jetstar on the apron, missing the knee, but the right hand will connect. Jetstar is in red, and a little bit of Enzo for BAM's third taunt of the evening. BAM's then asking Jet how he's doing, and the AI crowd is going to respond with the same question. Again, you are watching Superstardom 316, the second half of our show. First half not broadcasted, second half is here on Thanksgiving week. It's set to be our only broadcast of the week of Turkey here in the States. And we've got the Intercontinental Championship match kicking it off between Jetstar and EBAM's. Once again, EBAM's fooled by the official, and he got caught once more. Well, and you got to think here, though, what's the psyche behind getting that close to the referee when you know this happens? You have to wonder. I don't know if that's intentional or not. I see it happen so many times, I almost think people are trying to do it. Jetstar has already hit 1 finisher, and he came a hair away from winning the IC Championship. He has another finisher in store. He's going to wake up EBAM's. Can't hit a finisher from there, but EBAM's will use the reversal anyway. And a running Bulldog to connect for the IC Champion, who's looking to retain his championship. He might even be looking to get his second stored finisher. Oh, EBAM's is going to have to wait there now. Took too long. So Jetstar is going to have to make movement. And Jet will be all ears and all happy about that. Jet now does make the movement. Uses a reversal. I was a little surprised Jet used a reversal there. I thought he was maybe going to wait to get his 4th. And that is it for ring escapes for Jetstar. And EBAM's talking a little bit of trash here. BAMS has a little bit of confidence. Now let's see. Does BAMS try to use the referee again? He's 0 for 2 in that category. EBAM's running. And he's going to have to be careful now. Oh, EBAM's got caught. I think he did. It's a finisher from Jetstar. 2-0 finisher count. And BAMS could be out this time. 1, 2, new champion, new champion. Yes, there is. Jetstar, who was tired, was debating on doing the match, nearly fell asleep. He shows up, and Jetstar has found a new home. The main event taking a break Jetstar is the new Intercontinental Champion. He better not have. It does. Well, ready, willing, able, Gable to defeat EBAMS. And so a 5 reversal Chad Gable. However, the IC title is a co-branded belt, so we'll see if EBAMS elects to use his rematch clause and on what brand will EBAMS attempt to try and capture that Intercontinental Championship. But a good match between both parties, and a congratulations sent to Jetstar, new IC champ.
I'll see you all later. I'm gonna go eat and see you, Jetstar.
That's the best combination.
Yeah, where the fuck's our poster? I work. That's what happened. I couldn't do the poster because of work. Bye. You get a job at PetSmart.
Can we get one for Christmas blood, please?
You should learn to not stutter when someone's playing leaving the party.
I know. That was like the last.
Well, we're waiting for a guy to get back in here.
Stop! You make me
You'll be
scared.
the next one. You'll be the next one to leave the
You're the reason why we talked. You. It's not.
Well, guys, we want to remind you right now as we're waiting for Pursuit ASP to get back in the party. He is scheduled to do a match. However, we do have a backup in the party just in case that doesn't work out. That would be a real shame if he were to make that mistake. But he is back in the party, so good for him. In the meantime, I want to remind you guys that coming up next week, it is our next scheduled broadcast, Wednesday, November the 30th, the last day of November. EIF, to commemorate, of course, the decade that has existed in Extreme International Fighting, we have hosted X events, which started back in July, and now X3, the first X event to be taking place on WWE 2K17, has its date. The EIF special takes place Wednesday, November the 30th, 8 p.m. Eastern. That's just 9 short nights away. And it will be streamed in full right here on the EIF network. And on that show, we will have 2 World Championship matches. They will be the last World title matches until Christmas Blood, or at least last scheduled until Christmas Blood. Both champions set to walk in, depending on the winner. On the ED side of things, we will have Aaron going one-on-one with Hybrid Maniac. Aaron, despite losing to Tripod Saturday evening, will get the opportunity he was originally supposed to have at ED 300. He will have his one-on-one opportunity, and it's going to be with Hybrid Maniac. In the meantime, we're also going to get to see on Superstardom a match that we have been wanting to see for some time. It's been rumored, there's been whispers, there's been talks. It's finally going to happen. NBC Master will have the biggest challenge to date of his what will at that time be 100+ day reign as the longest reigning undisputed Superstardom champion in EIF history. He will go one-on-one with the man who is Mr. Money in the Bank, and after Saturday night's win over Deathlock, #1 contender to the title, it will be Ratlock and NBC one-on-one in a ring, and that takes place at X3. What a match that was supposed to happen at True Punishment ended in a no contest. That was DZ, ASP, and Untamed Legend. That match is about to happen now. That match has actually just been made, and we're going to ask those 3 superstars to go ahead and join. And they're going to get a big opportunity, which we're about to announce, because we just got done talking about X3, and yes, that's a lot of announcements. That's a mouthful right there, but we are not done yet. We mentioned something in reference to Pepsi Killer and Headshot Killer. They're going to have a match. We're just waiting on Untamed. He is in here, but both the Superstardom and Undisputed World Champion that will win at X3 will walk in at Christmas Blood to defend their championships. And at Christmas Blood, both ED and Superstardom's main event championships will be defended in the same stipulation, and that is an Elimination Chamber match. So both World Championships will be defended in an Elimination Chamber, and the announcement is that at X3, Pepsi Killer will go one-on-one with Headshot Killer. A rematch from tonight, but that match will be on ED, and the winner will get into the ED Elimination Chamber for the Undisputed World Championship. Meanwhile, The winner of this triple threat that is about to take place here will earn their spot in the Superstardom Elimination Chamber match for the undisputed Superstardom Championship. So the stakes just got raised. Good luck, gentlemen. Ding, ding, ding. And so the True Punishment rematch now with even more implications added. The winner of this enters the unforgiving Elimination Chamber structure for an opportunity at the Superstardom title on December the 17th. They have to wait to see who the champion is after X3, but they will get their opportunity confirmed, and it's a big opportunity at that for these three men. DZ competing in match number 601 of his career. Untamed Legend somehow looking for just his first win of 2K17 in Pursuit. ASP looking to prove that maybe he's been a little bit better than what people have been making him out to be, as Untamed on the outside, ASP getting an opportunity to take advantage of DZ here in the squared circle. Remember, this match was the scheduled opener for True Punishment live on the EIF network this past Saturday evening on November the 19th, but here we get the match replayed after that one was a no contest, so you're getting pay-per-view quality here. And also still to come, we've got Ratluck and Nexus going one-on-one, plus the champion NBC Master on NBC Master Appreciation Night, getting his opportunity to be in the main event of Superstardom like he always is. He's going to be in a 5-man, 3-on-2 handicap match as he and Greedy will team up to take on what is the expected team of Aaron, Master B, and Deathlock, who is Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura will make his regular show appearance here tonight in the main event, a star-studded main event, but certainly an uphill battle for NBC and Greedy, NBC in that matter, who is also undefeated here in WWE 2K17. Trio of right hands connecting from ASP, and then how about some more? Down goes Untamed. DZ hops in the ring, gets caught with a DDT, and ASP looking good right now in the early goings. DZ now going to roll out, is going to give Untamed and ASP the opportunity. Two of the younger superstars in EIF. In fact, ASP still in his rookie year. Hard to believe, but even though Untamed is still a kid, he's getting in on his, what by the end of 2K17 will be his 4th year completed here in EIF. Took a couple of breaks throughout, but he's been pretty full-time over the last several months, and with that comes the opportunity that he has tonight, a chance to get in to an EIF Elimination Chamber match. By the way, guys, both those Elimination Chamber matches will be 5-mans. I'll be the one watching one of the pods, sadly, but either way, both champions, Hybrid and NBC, who have had historic runs to this point, especially NBC's, if either of them are able to emerge from X3, it will be one hell of an opportunity come Christmas Blood. And they're going to have to come up to the task. ASP will say goodbye and take a roll out. Well, in that case, we'd probably end up doing a one-on-one for them at Ultimate Destiny. Possibly. But we'll see. I don't know yet. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, yeah. No, that part definitely. They will be guaranteed for the chamber, but I'm not sure if I'll count it as their rematch if either champion. So, don't forget again, X3 Wednesday. I know a lot of people are used to the Saturday events, but the X events have usually been on like weekdays if you guys haven't noticed. But they're pretty good, I think. I enjoyed them. So, first two have been... X2 was kind of tough with the lag and stuff, but hopefully that doesn't happen again. So, I'm not sure. ASP and DZ alone in the ring right now while Untamed recuperates on the outside, and DZ will join him, but I don't think he's going to help Untamed in the rehabilitation. Untamed will run out to help himself a little bit, and now it's ASP and DZ on the outside, and a little bit of thug life from Untamed in the ring. ASP still with nearly an entire yellow bar. Really impressive. Think back to Fight the Fate. Jumper Magnum makes his debut as Goldberg, and you know, we saw Deathlock and Ratluck this past weekend, and we saw what Shinsuke Nakamura looked like in the game, not to mention a hell of a match at that. But, you know, we were hoping the same thing for when Jumper and ASP fought, and ASP flat out Mickey Galled him. It was not a hard match for ASP. But right now, DZ looking to get back in the swing of things as well. Only person without... Oh, I thought you said break this lag, and then I realized you said leg. I was going to say, because the connection looks good to me. But not as bad of connection as our last match, although it didn't lag during the pins, and So EBAMS cannot fault that as he has lost his Intercontinental Championship. 2 titles changing hands in the span of 2 days here. And DZ hits the spine buster on a man who's, in my opinion, prominently known for a spine buster in the game. Triple H or Pursuit ASP in this matter. They play bumper cars a little bit. And DZ thrown over the back with a back body drop there. Dropping the knee then on the face of DZ. Crashing down was Pursued ASP in on that move. Now ASP with a stomp into the abdomen of DZ. Another stomp. Untamed Legend trying to tie his shoes. Now on the apron comes Untamed, and back in the ring he comes. Untamed, often criticized for being outside of the ring, was actually complimented this Saturday regarding the match prior to it being a no contest. A lot of people saying that Untamed actually tried to stay in the ring, tried to put up a fight. But this time it wasn't his choice to go to the outside, although he has an opportunity to win off leverage pin. Untamed looking to get in the Elimination Chamber. He can win off of this 1, 2, and he did! Untamed Legend! You have got to be kidding me! You have got to be kidding me! DZ went for the move. Untamed used a reversal. Untamed used a reversal, which is completely clean, to roll into the ring, hit a leverage pin, and Untamed with John Cena is in the Elimination Chamber for the World Title match. Unbelievable. Shock factors felt around. Well, and you have to think of the 3 of them, he was not the pick. Well, Untamed Legend is the first confirmed superstar for the Superstardom Elimination Chamber on December the 17th. Coming up next, though, we will look to see another superstar who may be confirmed for that, because it is going to be Ratlock, who is looking next week to win the Undisputed Superstardom Championship. But before that, he'll have an opportunity to go one-on-one with Nexus Genesis. Set to watch this match is the man who picked the match himself, the longest reigning Undisputed Superstardom Champion on his own Appreciation Night, NBC Master. Untamed December 17th, don't miss. I made the match, guys. Nexus, are you there? Just join, big man. Oh, the game session has ended? Okay. Alright, I'll remake it. A lot of people have been talking about it, so I figured I should mention as a plug-in for those that have WWE 2K17 that tomorrow the first DLC pack comes out, the Legends pack, unless you're counting the NXT with Cruz, Nakamura, and Nia Jax, which, that's debatable. Matches up. Go ahead and join. Alright, gentlemen, the match has been re-uploaded to Ratluck, Nexus, and NBC. Please go ahead and take another attempt.
Oh, and by the way, that the Psycho Sid Strong Strike is already banned. We have already found out.
Oh yeah.
And the reason for that move being banned was we don't know.
Jesus,
Or
the rock
that
crowd is
actually
still
care about
going
it.
decent. 2 nights away from takeover and the rock crowd is still decent.
Really? That's weird. No, I don't know. Well, I don't know. Nexus hasn't joined either. Nexus, you want to see if you can connect to me?
Yeah, I can watch it.
Yeah, I'm trying to join that too.
Hold on. Oh, I just ended it. So, hold on. Okay, don't have NBC join and let's just see. Hopefully it's not me. That would be terrible.
If NBC can't do it,
Okay, I made the match. So, Nexus and Rav, you guys want to just try and join before NBC? I don't know. Nexus isn't joining.
Me and like our former stable mates, of course I'm gonna.
Nexus isn't going to let you connect with me? Oh, you are? Okay, NBC, if you want to go ahead and try and join.
And here's the thing, you see, I help everyone. I want everyone to get to their best. I trained at Nexus last year for a little bit. And look where he is now.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I think I might have had most just from defending Wolf.
yeah, that's what it was. Because I remember I beat
Not
that
been
last
for
time.
Rowell, you wouldn't have put me in that match that I won for the title.
Team Rat for days, boys. Hurry.
What's up?
You had to use the character that beat me Saturday.
Sorry, bud. Good times.
I was almost gonna ask Carney. I was almost gonna ask Carney if he beat Goldberg to signify the end of Matt's reign. You know, same way that he lost to Goldberg, same way that
Oh, man. Why does this happen to me? Well, it's just weird, man. Like, you know, connections is so iffy sometimes. I don't get it. I'll try and... It really has, man. Here, I'll go to it too. It's probably going to fix when I go to it, but then it's going to pause the broadcast. So, guys, if we end up having to remake the broadcast, I apologize. But, you know, we're trying everything we can to both benefit the viewers as well as the competitors. Well, there's no way this match is going to happen, so let's go ahead and back out of this. Yeah, I'll try to make it without him and just hope it works. It's really hard though because if I quit